great and powerful family, the Kardashians. I had no idea. I thought that they were Armenian. I guess the Kardashian side is, but I'm going to be focusing on the mother, Kris Jenner. This is her second husband's name. What's his name? Bruce Jenner, the famous Olympian. But her real name is Houghton, right here. She's born in 1955 in California, and she is the daughter of Robert True Houghton, an engineer, and her mother was Mary Jo Campbell. Now they're totally American. Like both sides of her family tree is as American as apple pie, and they cross many states from California, Texas, Mississippi, Massachusetts, Maine, the whole Western expansion they follow. I'm gonna do, because I don't want this video to be 2 hours long, so I'm gonna do one line of her father's side, the Houghton line, and I'm gonna do what I felt was the most interesting line on the Campbell line. Without no further delay, let's get into it. Okay, first I have a 1971 California yearbook, and here's our girl right here, Kristen Houghton, looking just like the oldest daughter named Kourtney. Did I say Kourtney? Yeah, she's the mother of Kourtney Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Robert Kardashian, and then the Jenner daughters, Kylie and I'm the worst. Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner, the model. Very famous family. I'm sure you know more than I do. The user, Lovely Covenant, who sponsored this video, said that they were Irish or of Irish ancestry, which we will see is at least not true as far as I could see. They are super American. All right, so this is her. Now let's start with her father, Robert True Houghton. This is his yearbook. Bob is a popular fellow who has attractive brown eyes and a swell personality. His hobbies are hunting and fishing, while gym was his favorite class. Bob was a B-track letterman, a member of the Letterman's Club, and a member of the prom committee. He had a mathematics major and wants to become a salesman after going to Pasadena. He ended up becoming an engineer in California. This is the 1940 U.S. Census in San Diego, California. 1940, I said. And this is the family right here. This is her father, Robert True, at 8 years old, the son of True Otis, I believe the O is for Otis, Houghton, and Mary Lee Pickens. See, he was from Oklahoma and she was from Texas. He was a bank teller. I'm gonna go fairly quick. 1910 census. This is in Oklahoma. And we got True right here. True is also one of the children's names of Khloe Kardashian. One of her sons is named True, so this is a family name. True is the son of Otis S. Houghton and Laura Lula Bernard. They're both 34 years old in their first marriage, and he was born in Kansas, but his father was born in Maine and mother in Massachusetts, and she's from Oklahoma. Her father was from Tennessee and mother from Missouri. See, this family traveled, and he's a farmer. Next, we're going to the 1880 U.S. Census. And this is in Kansas, Oklahoma City, Kansas. And we got Otis S. right here, Otis S. Houghton, at 4 years old. His father is Reuben A. Houghton, and the mother, Sarah E. Sarah E. Mantor is going to be her name. And I thought this was interesting. His occupation is a clothing merchant, and I think almost all of the children of Kris Jenner sell some type of clothes from, I believe Kim Kardashian has underwear or something like that. The son, Robert, has socks. One is a model. So they're still in the business. So it's very interesting that that goes back. And you can see he was born in Maine, and both his parents were born in Maine. And Sarah's family comes from Massachusetts. So they went from Massachusetts all the way to California in just a few generations. (1850) U.S. Census. This is in Maine, Franklin, Maine. You got, got Reuben A. right here, 1 year old, and he's the son of Sewell Houghton and Mariah P. Jones, Maria Mariah sometimes, P. Jones. And this is the 82-year-old mother of Sewell. Her name is Hannah Russell. Her husband is already dead by this time. He's a farmer, and they're in Massachusetts. And this is from Find the Grave. Reuben A. Houghton, born in 1848 and died in 1894. All right, so here we go. This is from the Daughters of the American Revolution lineage book of the charter members. And we are officially keeping up with the Daughters of the American Revolution. That's how American they are. So we can see we were just talking about this guy, Sewell Houghton, and Maria Jones, also known as Mariah. He's the son of James Houghton and Hannah Russell. And James Houghton is the son of, he's James II, or James Jr. Houghton. Served in 1778 in a company of volunteers under Lieutenant James Rutherford and Colonel Timothy Bedell in the expedition against Canada. In 1782, he enlisted from Dublin, New Hampshire for a term of 3 years. He was born in Dublin, New Hampshire, and died in Weld. This is another application from one of the family members, but this does another generation. So this is the application for the Sons of the American Revolution, which, by the way, all of her grandchildren are eligible to join. All the sons of the Kardashian sisters and the Jenner, I think only the one sister has children. So they're all eligible for to be sons or daughters of the American Revolution, which is very interesting. Okay, so we got James Houghton, who married Hannah Russell. This is the woman that was on the elderly woman who was on I believe the 1880 census. Born in 1775, died in 1842, and he's the son of James Houghton, the elder, and he married Phoebe Holt, and this James is the son of Edward Houghton and Abigail Coy, and then Edward is the son of James Houghton and Mary Sawyer, and they were all in America. So this is before the Revolution. This is 1600s, so that can't get more American than that. It says right here, James Houghton, Lancaster, private under Captain D. Robbins and Colonel Asa Whitcomb, this Asa Whitcomb is the younger brother of John Whitcomb, the famous general. And they marched on Lexington. And if you know anything about the American Revolution, two of the most famous battles are the battles of Lexington and Concord that basically started the war. And he was there. And they marched on April 19th. Yep, this is the date of the battle. April 19th, 1775. Service 11 days. Also under Captain Berger's company and Colonel Whitney's regiment. Mustered in 1779 to serve at Rhode Island until 1780. And he also fought against the Tory Canadians. Very, very interesting. Okay, so this is the 1755 marriage record in Andover of James Houghton and Phoebe Holt of Andover. They were married under Reverend Samuel Phillips. And right here I have the service record of Mr. James Houghton. See, Revolutionary War. James Houghton. This is not dated, but this is probably the 1775 record. So this is the same record, and these two are the same record, and these two are the same record. This is front and back. So that he's 49 years old, 5'8", dark complexion, born at Pomfret, and the place of residence is Dublin. He enlisted on June 4th, and the date is left off, for a term of 3 years, hired by the town of Dublin. And the second record is still says Dublin, Revolutionary War, 1782. This must be his second enlistment. James Houghton, Continental Soldier. Incredible. One more record for you. This is the muster roll for the people in the various towns. Right here you got Dublin. This is the town he was from. And here he goes. James Houghton, enlisted June 4th. It's also here on the second side. June 4th, James Houghton. Very, very, very cool. The revolutionary family of the Kardashians. Who would have thought it? Okay, now let's go to the maternal side. I found something interesting here. This is 1940, and this is the mother of Kris Jenner, right here. Mary Gordon Campbell. She's the stepdaughter of Edward Kendall. You might say Cowful, but this is the mother, Lou Ethel. Lou Ethel, the W stands for Wyatt. And she's from Mississippi. And she was born in Arkansas, Neosha town. This is her father. This is a little, I'm going to say this is some red meat for the conspiracy theorists out there who believe in Illuminati and all that stuff. So this is going to be the grandfather of Kris Jenner, Gordon Campbell. He died at 42 years old in the Baptist Church. He was an insurance salesman who died at the Veterans Hospital. So he was a veteran, I believe it's going to say World War II. And the cemetery with Masonic rites. So he was a Freemason. Campbell was a 14-year resident of Neosho. He was with the Navy Hospital Corps during World War II and served overseas the majority of his time in service. He was a member of the Neosho Masonic Lodge and the First Christian Church. He was a Prudential life insurance agent. There you go. He's a Mason, so if you're a conspiracy theorist, there you go. It runs in the family, maybe? I don't know. I am not a conspiracy theorist, by the way. Oh, and one of the children of Kourtney Kardashian is named Mason too. That's interesting. So this is Gordon right here, Gordon Campbell. Kind of looks like her son Rob Kardashian. This is gonna be his first wife. They both remarried. This is her Lou Ethel right here. She's the daughter of Walter Wyatt and Mary Van Zandt. And he's from Mississippi. They're all from Mississippi, it looks like. Speak English. Their parents are from Mississippi. And he's a farmer. This is the 1920 census in, if I didn't say, in Mississippi. Covington, Mississippi. Let's go to 1900. This is the 1900 U.S. Census in Covington, Mississippi. This is the family Mary, who we just mentioned in the other record. Born in 1891 in Mississippi, as well as her parents, who are Jacob Van Zandt and Margaret. Margaret is named Margaret McGee. Born in 1866, and he's born in 1851, and he's also a farmer. 1900. (1870) U.S. Census in Mississippi. The family is down here. This is Margaret right here. She's a student, 12-year-old student. This is her parents, Robert P. McGee, and she goes by Margaret too, but they have it as Christina. Maybe she was Margaret Christina or Christina Margaret. Sometimes they change their names around. But they're from Mississippi. We're going to be following him, Robert McGee. And Robert Philip McGee. This is him right here. So he's going to be the third great-grandfather of Kris Jenner or Kris Mary Houghton, the fourth great-grandfather of the Kardashians and the Jenner girls. And one thing about him is he was in the Civil War. Drum roll, what side was he on? From Mississippi? He was a Confederate. So the Kardashians and the Jenner girls are not only eligible to be daughters and sons of the American Revolution, but also daughters of the Confederacy. Because their fourth great-grandfather, Robert Philip McGee, fought on the side of the South. And this is his father, Robert I McGee. And he was also a veteran of the War of 1812. So this family has deep American roots, fought in just about every war that you can imagine in American history. And I'll show you later, they fought on both sides of the Civil War. This is his service record of the elder Robert McGee. He was a private in the War of 1812 in the militia. And this is his pension record that was filled out by his wife, Margaret Graves. Service, he was a private under Captain James McGowan in the Mississippi Militia. Very, very interesting. So this is the completed family tree that I created, which one lucky person will also get this. When I randomly choose out of the 500 subscribers to come. Okay, let's go through it. Sorry, let me just make it smaller. All right, so these are the children. I mean, you got to know these people. Kourtney Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Robert Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner. These are their children. See, Mason is one of them. And there's two of their ancestors who were Freemasons. I believe it was Gordon Campbell and one of these guys up here. I believe it was Jacob Jones. I could be wrong. And also what I thought was pretty cool is that they have a daughter. Her and Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have a daughter named North. And one of her ancestors was named Mary Northern. I wonder if they knew that. Okay, so this guy right here, Uriah Bernard, he was also in the Civil War, but he fought for the North. So she has members, actually two members who fought for the South, these two guys. Mind you, this is not a real picture. This is just a painting of a random Confederate. And these are paintings of American patriots. But John Miller and James Houghton were both in the American Revolution. Uriah Bernard, James Bradley, and Robert P. McGee were in the Civil War, but although on different sides. These are two Confederates, and he was in the Union. And he had a bunch of brothers that were also served in the Union. This is a cool picture that I found of their ancestors. Let's zoom in a little bit. Good looking 18th century couple. James Teeney and Martha Teeney. There it is. The family tree of Kris Jenner. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Remember, there's a sweepstakes going on. 500 subscribers, and I will choose one randomly to get 10 free hours of genealogical work, and I will highlight their tree on this channel. Have a good day to all. Pa'lante.